When you hear the term Korean glass skin, what sort of imagery conjures to your mind? When I think of Korean glass skin, I think it's kind of like an analogy of this. A glass. Bumpy, textured, beautiful, and unique. Of course, I'm being facetious here. I think the term Korean glass skin actually refers to very clear, smooth, radiant complexion that's often associated with K-beauty or Korean beauty trends. But I think we should coin the term Krista Evelyn glass skin. And let this be the image that conjures in everybody's brain. Who's with me? For real though, I think many of us would love to replicate the kind of glass skin philosophy that we see on social media. Well, you don't see it on my social media because I tend to show my skin, which is combination rosacea prone, sensitive prone. It's very inflammatory in nature and also dehydrated. But would I like a more smooth and radiant complexion? Yes. And have I found products that can deliver that? Also yes. But with a disclaimer that simply using a Korean skincare routine is not going to guarantee any success when it comes to achieving that glass skin look. However, I feel like with this skincare routine I'm going to go over with you today, I can get pretty close, or at least close to this. I will talk about this in terms of a morning and an evening skincare routine and sort of sprinkle Korean philosophy throughout as well. And I wanted to do this video because I was actually given these products by Peach and Lily. This is their glass serum and their glass skin moisturizer. And just the concept of the marketing within the product name made me want to talk about this in terms of a longer form video. So I'm going to be talking about these products and many other Korean skincare brands and products. But let's start with cleansing. Korean skincare philosophy is really about using gentle cleansers to maintain the skin barrier during the cleansing process. This really resonates for me as someone who deals with rosacea and inflammatory skin. I simply cannot overlook, one, the importance of cleansing, but two, how I cleanse, because if I overdo it in the cleansing process, it can cause my inflammation to really flare up. This is the Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser from Peach and Lily. It's a beautiful lightweight gel cleanser that's been really good in hydrating and not stripping or drying to my skin. I tend to use water only as my morning cleanse for most days, but if I needed a gentle cleanser, I would definitely turn to something like this. Whereas in the evening, Korean skincare philosophy really focuses on double cleansing and using an oil cleanser as the first step in that double cleanse. My second step, I would choose a cleanser like this to get really good results. When it comes to that first step in using an oil cleanser, I prefer oil cleansing balms. And this one by Heimish is their All Clean Balm. I've used this for many years. And I also love this one by Pyunkang. Both of these really work to remove all that dirt, debris, oil, sunscreen, makeup, etc. to get that all off in the first cleanse and then follow up with a hydrating cleanser like this to really make sure your skin is not damaged, barrier intact, nice and hydrated, and ready to take on the next steps in your skincare routine. I really don't think that glass skin would be achievable if you didn't have a great cleansing system in place both morning and evening, whatever that is. So just don't underestimate that step. Another important philosophy from Korean skincare in order to get glass skin is the importance of exfoliating. Exfoliating helps to remove all the surface dirt, debris, dead skin that when left on the skin actually gives a dull texture to your skin. So it's very important to remove that. Your skin naturally does that process of shedding and exfoliation over a 30-day process. What exfoliation does is help to speed that process up. And when it does, it really reveals smoother, brighter, newer skin underneath. I exfoliate at minimum once a week with an AHA or an alpha hydroxy, and most weeks I'm using a BHA or a beta hydroxy acid 1 to 2 times a week depending on how my skin needs it. I've got this one here from Nacific, hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's their pink AHA BHA. It's a really nice combination serum that's a great way to sort of tackle both the exfoliating properties of an AHA and the pore unclogging properties of a BHA. It contains so many wonderful ingredients to brighten, soothe, and exfoliate the skin, but also contains fragrance for those of you who are sensitive. Korean skincare philosophy is really big on using toners and essences in your skincare routine. Toners have the propensity to hydrate, soothe, and also treat in some ways because they can contain other ingredients that are really beneficial for the skin. Toners have come a very long way from the toners we know, or at least I knew, of my youth. One of my favorites is this one. This is by Skin 1004. It's their Madagascar Centella line and it's their toning toner. Maybe it's just me that finds that funny. This is an example of a very gentle exfoliating toner that can be used daily. It contains a PHA that is gentle enough that allows that exfoliation to take place even on sensitive skin like mine every day. Their signature ingredient is Centella asiatica, which is just such a fabulous ingredient for calming and soothing the skin. And Korean skincare philosophy is also big on essences. People always ask me, what is the difference between an essence and a toner and a serum? I kind of view an essence as a little bit in between a toner and a serum. They're very lightweight in texture. Their goal is really to deliver hydration and nutrient-rich ingredients to the skin. And this is one I've been testing out lately that I really like. This is by Vegreen, and it is a mucin toner, but it's not snail mucin, which makes it vegan. So it's great for those of you who dislike snail mucin or dislike snail mucin's texture. It's derived from plant mucin extracted from the root of wild yam, and it just delivers such beautiful hydration to the skin because it also contains hyaluronic acid and panthenol to really strengthen and nourish your skin barrier. Its texture is nothing like snail mucin, and it has just been a lovely addition to my skincare routine, although disclaimer, I love snail mucin. Next, in either your morning or evening Korean skincare routine, it's really important to pick serums that target your skin issues or concerns. Those could be hydration or brightening or anti-aging or well-aging, wrinkles, whatever the case may be. This is the step where you're really used to treat that. On the topic of glass skin, I want to talk about this serum, which is Peach & Lily's Glass Skin Refining Serum. It contains niacinamide, which is a derivative of vitamin B3, and just has so many well-aging benefits. It can brighten the skin, reduce redness in the skin, help the skin's natural barrier. It's been so good as an addition into my skincare routine, also for my rosacea and inflammatory skin. This particular serum also has Madagascar in it, which is a derivative of Centella asiatica that we now know is very calming and soothing for the skin. There's a hyaluronic acid complex, which really helps to plump up the look of the skin and draw hydration into the top layers of your skin, so it really kind of gives you that juicy look to your skin. And on top of all that, a hydrating peptide complex, which really helps to further hydrate the skin and deliver additional anti-aging or well-aging benefits to the skin. So will it give you glass skin? Well, it certainly does try. Key to Korean skincare is the concept of choosing a moisture that's going to deliver great hydration to the skin and also lock in all of the benefits that you've just applied previously. So I do not underestimate the power of a moisturizer. With my combination skin, I love to use gel moisturizers, but because my skin is also dehydrated, especially in the winter months, I will often lean towards something that's far richer, creamier, and higher in ceramides. But when it comes to my morning skincare routine, I often like to use gel moisturizers because I'm always putting a sunscreen on top as the last step. So using a gel moisturizer and then a sunscreen is a really great combination for me to get glass skin or really just great looking skin. This is Peach & Lily's Glass Skin Water Gel Moisturizer. It is a fabulous texture. It doesn't leave any kind of sticky finish that sometimes gel moisturizers can do. It sinks into the skin beautifully. It has a number of hyaluronic acid complexes in this as well. Additionally, there's niacinamide in this too. It has soothing chamomile extract. It's got a kiwi extract, other antioxidant benefits. It really does give that glass skin effect. Now, my evening skincare routine could end right there, but as I said, in the morning, a daily sunscreen is an absolute must. And I sort of have the feeling that glass skin should have a dewy finish or a dewy texture. Does that same image conjure up in your mind too? If it does, then this is the sunscreen for you. I think I can say it. This is quite literally one of my favorite sunscreens. I've featured it extensively on my channel, my socials, everywhere, because I can't stop talking about this sunscreen. This is Skin 1004's Madagascar Centella hyalu-cica Water Fit Sun Serum. It just has the most beautiful texture. The ingredients in this that combine hydration as well as the signature Centella asiatica to really calm and soothe the skin is like delivering glow to your skin in a bottle. I honestly feel like this skincare routine that I've laid out in this video gives my skin the best chance to look like glass skin. But more importantly, what are your thoughts? Thanks for watching. Drop your recommendations and comments below, and I hope you have a fabulous day.